Shalom, my friend. You are sitting there with a heart full of anxiety and a wallet that is lighter than your excuses. And you are wondering why the universe has turned its back on your bank account, while your competitors, men with half your talent and a fraction of your work ethic, are seemingly swimming in a sea of unbridled prosperity. You work, you grind, you sweat, and yet you are still managing your life like a beggar who is desperately waiting for a handout from a world that doesn't even know you exist. You think your financial struggle is a matter of bad luck, a tough market, or some global economic conspiracy. But I am telling you right now that your struggle is a direct, measurable result of your own spiritual illiteracy. You are a mental midget when it comes to the laws of the universe, and you are suffering because you refuse to understand the spiritual technology that has been available to the Jewish people for over 3,000 years. Today, I am going to stop being nice to you. I am going to stop sugarcoating the reality of your failure. And I am going to give you a piece of prophetic technology that is so powerful, so precise, and so mathematically certain that it can force the gates of abundance to swing open in as little as 72 hours. We are going to talk about the wallet ritual, and specifically the writing of a hidden name of God that acts as a high-frequency magnet for the Shefa, the divine flow of wealth. This is not some New Age magic trick or some motivational secret from a guy in a cheap suit. This is ancient Kabbalistic science. The Hebrew letters are the DNA building blocks of reality. God did not work or labor to create the world. He spoke it into existence. Every letter is a container, a vessel for a specific type of cosmic energy. When you combine these letters correctly and place them in the physical home of your money, your wallet, you are creating a spiritual beacon that the energy of wealth cannot ignore. But listen to me carefully. If you have a poverty infection in your soul, if your spiritual plumbing is leaky and cluttered with the debris of 1,000 bad decisions, this ritual will be nothing more than a temporary patch on a sinking ship. You need to understand that your wallet is not just a place to hold leather, plastic, and paper. It is a miniature sanctuary, a mikdash meat for your resources. Most of you treat your wallet like a trash can. It is filled with old, faded receipts, crumbs from last week's lunch, and expired cards that signify your past failures. You are treating the home of your money like a dump, and then you have the audacity to wonder why money doesn't want to live there. We are going to change that frequency today. I am going to give you the name, I am going to show you exactly how to write it, and I am going to explain the 3-day law of manifestation that most people are too distracted to see. If you are ready to stop being a wannabe and start being a steward of the gold, then pay attention. I am Rabbi Boaz, the Torah Life Strategist, and I am here to reconstruct your mazal from the ground up, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Let us begin with the fundamental concept of the Aleph Bet. The ancient sages tell us that the world was created through 22 channels of light. These channels are the Hebrew letters. Each letter is a DNA sequence for a specific part of your life. There are names of God that are 3 letters long, known as the 72 names, which were used by Moses to split the Red Sea. These are not names you call God. They are combinations of power that you use to split the Red Sea of your own poverty. The specific name we are going to use today is the frequency of prosperity and success. It is a combination that bypasses the Sitra Achra, the other side, and connects you directly to the infinite source of Binah, which is the mother of all provision. Most people are disconnected from this source because they are vibrating at the frequency of want. When you want something desperately, you are announcing to the universe that you do not have it. You are broadcasting lack, and the universe, being a perfect mirror, reflects more lack back to you. The ritual I am teaching you is designed to shift your frequency from wanting to having. By placing the name in your wallet, you are declaring that the energy of wealth is already present. You are sealing the vessel. You must understand that money has a soul. It is a living energy. If you disrespect it, it will flee from you. If you manage it with fear, it will evaporate. If you treat it with honor and provide a clean, holy vessel for it to reside in, it will multiply like a seed in fertile soil. But your soil is currently rocky and toxic. You have built a life based on the lies of the beggar mindset. You think that wealth is for other people, or that you need to be lucky. There is no luck in the kingdom of God. There is only law. And the law says that increase follows order. If your wallet is chaotic, your income will be chaotic. If your wallet is holy, your income will be blessed. We are going to perform a spiritual cleanse of your financial home before we install the magnet. I want you to take every single thing out of your wallet right now. Shake out the dust. Throw away every receipt that is more than 24 hours old. A receipt is a record of money that has left you. It is a corpse of a transaction. Why are you carrying corpses in your sanctuary? It is a sign that you are living in the past. You are focused on what you spent, not what you are receiving. Clear out the trash. Face all your bills in the same direction. Treat them with the respect you would show a high-level guest. This is the prerequisite for the ritual. Now look at the time. We are deep into the spiritual architecture of your life, and I can see some of you are still struggling to grasp the depth of this. You think a single ritual will fix a lifetime of bad mazal. It won't. This ritual is like a battery jumpstart for a dead car. If the engine, your soul, is rusted and broken, the car will just stop again in a week. You need a total overhaul. You need to reconstruct your entire destiny. This is why I have created the only manual that matters, the Mazal Reconstruction. This ebook is not a suggestion. It is the required blueprint for anyone who is tired of living on crumbs. It teaches you how to identify the deep, hidden leaks in your spiritual plumbing that are draining millions of dollars from your future. If you are serious about this, if you are done being a mental midget, you need to go to the link in the description right now and get the Mazal Reconstruction. Use this ritual to get the initial flow, but use the ebook to build the dam that keeps the wealth in your life forever. Do not be a fool who prays for rain but hasn't built a bucket. Get the manual now before the gates of opportunity close on you again. You need to understand that the Satra Atra, the negative side, feeds on the disorder of your life. Every time you have a messy wallet, every time you have a disorganized bank account, every time you don't know exactly what you owe and what you have, you are leaving a feast for the forces of poverty. They are parasites, and they are eating your children's inheritance because you are too lazy to be disciplined. The Jewish secret to wealth has never been about luck. It has been about the creation of a vessel. The Torah says that God will bless the work of your hands. If your hands are empty, or if they are holding trash, there is nothing for the blessing to grab onto. We are using the letters of the Hebrew language because they are the original code. When you write these letters, you are not just making marks on paper. You are engraving an intention into the fabric of the universe. This is why we use a specific name. This name, found in the high mystical texts, is the bridge between the potential and the actual. It is the hand that reaches into the spiritual realm and pulls the abundance into the physical. Let us move to the specific name. The name you will write consists of 3 letters, Samek, Aleph, Lamed. In Kabbalistic tradition, this is the combination for wealth and fortune. Let me break down the physics of these letters for you, so you aren't just a robot doing a ritual you don't understand. The Samek represents a circle, a support, and a seal. It is the energy of protection. It ensures that the wealth that enters your life does not leak out through the holes of your character. It is the fence around your blessing. The Aleph is the One, the Source, the Infinite. It is the connection to the divine will. It represents the Aluf, the Master of the universe. It is the number one, the beginning of everything. When you write the Aleph, you are connecting to the raw power of the Creator. The Lamed is the learning and the ascending. It is the only letter that rises above the line in Hebrew writing. It represents the ability to rise above your current circumstances, to transcend the gravity of your poverty. When you put these together, Samek Aleph Lamed, you are creating a spiritual circuit that says, I am supported by the Source so that I may rise to my destiny. You must write these letters with a specific intention, what we call kavanah. You cannot do this mindlessly while watching TV or scrolling through your phone. You must be in a state of high frequency. Take a small, clean piece of white paper, brand new, no lines. Use a fresh pen, preferably one with black or gold ink, signifying the darkness being turned into light or the brilliance of the gold. Write the letters clearly from right to left. As you write the Samek, visualize a golden light surrounding your home, protecting your resources from the evil eye of your jealous neighbors. As you write the Aleph, visualize a pillar of white light, connecting the crown of your head to the heavens, pouring abundance into your mind. As you write the Lamed, visualize yourself standing on a mountain of success, looking down at the pit you used to live in. Once you have written the letters, fold the paper toward you, never away from you. Folding toward you signals incoming flow. Place this paper in the most honored section of your wallet, the place where you keep your largest bill. This is now your spiritual seed. For the next 3 days, you must follow the law of the three. On day 1, you must practice absolute silence. Do not tell a single soul what you have done. If you tell someone, you trigger their ayin hara, their jealousy or their doubt. And that energy will kill the seed before it can sprout. Silence is the cloak of invisibility that allows the blessing to grow without the interference of the world. On day 2, you must practice radical gratitude. Even if you only have $5 in that wallet, you must look at it and say, "Thank you, Master of the Universe, for this abundance. I am a vessel for your gold." You are training your brain to see plenty instead of poverty. On day 3, you must take an aligned action. This is the part where the wannabes fail. God does not bless the idea. He blesses the construction. You must move, call a client, launch an ad, apply for that position. Do something that shows the universe you are a manager who is ready for inventory. If you do these things with perfect trust, the results will shock you. You will notice sudden provision, an unexpected check, a forgotten refund, a new client out of nowhere. This is the universe responding to your new frequency. This is the law of resonance. Like attracts like. If you vibrate at the frequency of the Samek Aleph Lamed, the physical manifestation of that frequency, wealth must find you. It is as certain as the sun rising in the east. But I am warning you again, the Samek Aleph Lamed ritual is a powerful tool, but it is not a bypass for character. If you are a person who lies, who cheats, who is stingy with others, or who treats their wife with disrespect, the name will not help you. You cannot use the letters of light to fuel a life of darkness. The ritual requires frequency alignment. You must become a person who is worthy of the gold. You must be a billionaire in your soul before the bank account can reflect it. Most of you are trying to hack the system without doing the work. You want the magic pill. There is no magic pill. There is only mazal reconstruction. You have been infected with the poverty virus for so long that you don't even know what a healthy soul looks like. You think that being poor is a sign of holiness. That is a lie from the Sitra Akra. Poverty is a defect. It is a lack of light. Wealth is a responsibility. It is a tool for the service of the Creator. If you have been living in struggle, it is because you have been using the wrong blueprint. You have been building a hut when you were designed for a palace. It is time to tear down the hut. It is time to clear the debris. It is time to stop acting like a victim of your luck and start acting like the architect of your life. The Samech Aleph Lamed ritual is your first brick in the new building. But a building needs more than one brick. It needs a foundation. It needs walls. It needs spiritual plumbing that doesn't leak. The competitor channels will tell you that it's easy. They will tell you that you just have to believe. I am telling you that you have to build. You have to discipline your mind. You have to audit your habits. You have to remove the 3 things from your bathroom. You have to honor your wife. And you have to seal your wallet. The reason they are beating you right now is because they are promising you a miracle in 24 hours without any effort. And you, because you are lazy and desperate, are falling for it. I am giving you the technology, but I am also giving you the requirement. The Samek Aleph Lamed name is the frequency of the chosen one. To be chosen means to be set apart. You must set yourself apart from the average man. The average man spends everything he earns. The average man complains about the government. The average man has a messy wallet. You are not average. You are a Torah strategist. You understand that your external world is a 100% reflection of your internal state. If your bank account is empty, it is because your internal vessel is cracked and leaking. This ritual is the glue that starts to seal the cracks, but you need the full manual to finish the job. If you leave this video and don't take the next step, you are just a spiritual tourist. You are someone who likes the vibe, but won't do the work. And the universe has no time for tourists. The universe only rewards settlers, people who claim their territory and build. This is your final warning. The poverty infection in your blood is aggressive. It will fight you. It will tell you that this ritual is just a video and that you don't need the manual. It wants to keep you small. It wants to keep you dependent. It wants to keep you in the pit. If you want to survive the coming years, if you want to be the one who provides for your family while everyone else is drowning in debt, you need to be aggressive. You need to be ruthless with your own laziness. You need to reconstruct your mazel from the foundation to the roof. This is why you must get the Mazel Reconstruction ebook right now. It is the difference between a temporary windfall and a permanent dynasty. If you leave this page without getting the manual, you are essentially telling God that you are happy with the crumbs. You are telling the universe that you prefer the leaky plumbing of your current life. Do not be that person. Do not be the one who almost made it. Be the one who dominated. You see, the name Samak Aleph Lamed is more than just wealth. It is the frequency of flow. In the modern world, we call this hyperproductivity. When you are in the flow, opportunities find you. When you are in the flow, you see patterns that others miss. When you are in the flow, the right people suddenly appear in your inbox. But flow cannot happen in a clogged pipe. Your pipe is clogged with fear, doubt, and receipts from 3 months ago. Clear the channel. Write the name. Put it in the wallet. And then, for the love of the Creator, Act like the person you say you want to be. Stop managing your life like a beggar. Stop counting pennies and start counting opportunities. A billionaire doesn't look at the cost of the seeds. He looks at the value of the harvest. You are so worried about the cost of things that you are missing the value of your own life. Your time is worth $1,000 an hour, yet you spend it watching mindless garbage or complaining. Every hour you spend in lack consciousness is $1,000 you have stolen from your future self. Use the Samek Aleph Lamed ritual to snap yourself out of the trance. Use it as a reminder that you are a child of the infinite. You were not born to struggle. You were born to rule. But you cannot rule if you cannot even control your own wallet. I have given you the ritual. I have given you the name. I have given you the blueprint. The rest is on you. If you are too cheap to invest $50 in the manual of your own soul, then you have no right to ask for $1 million. The universe is watching your every move. It is auditing your investments. Show the universe that you are a high-value steward. Get the book. Write the name. Do the work. I only want to see winners in the comments. I only want to hear from the lions. I want you to go into the comments right now and write, "I am a vessel for the gold." Say it. Mean it. Build it. If you don't, then get off my channel and go watch the magic pill rabbis who will tell you that everything is fine while you're drowning. I am not that guy. I am the guy who pulls you out of the pit, but you have to grab the rope. The rope is the Mazal reconstruction. Grab it now. This is a hard and aggressive call to action, because your life is in the balance. If you don't act now, the poverty infection will win. It will settle into your bones, and it will become your identity. Do not let that happen. Take the trash bag to the bathroom. Take the pen to the paper. Take the link to the ebook. Reconstruct your mazal before it's too late. The gates of the 3-day law are open for you right now. Will you walk through, or will you stay on the outside begging for scraps? I think I know the answer. Prove me right. Get the book. Write the name. Rule your life. Your soul is the blueprint. Your life is the construction. Now get to work. Shalom.